Okay. Throughout the book, you'll see these yellow boxes before I start talking about it. They teach a new music lesson or concept. In music language, we call this theory. Okay, so these yellow boxes are important. Moms and dads out there, if you want to give your kids like quizzes or make like a curriculum out of this, go for it. You can quiz them on what's on there or make flashcards or something, but to be a good musician, you need to learn what's in these yellow boxes, okay? So, find the yellow box at the top of page 5. The left of your box, it'll either say treble clef or bass clef. So, first off, if yours, well, let me show you. I got this magnificent poster my good buddy here, Mrs. Wood, made up. Okay. So, if you have treble clef, raise your hand. Okay, the top left of that yellow box, it should say treble. Well, do you have both or no? Hold on. Yeah, treble clef. Okay, so it should look like this. This thing on the right side of my poster. Like up, down, and around. Okay, that's treble clef. So it's one version of reading the music. The other one is bass clef. If you have that, raise your hand. Probably tubas, trombones, baritones. Okay. All right, good. So that's like the backward C with these little dots. Okay, so that's the starters. So there's 2 different systems of reading music based on whether you're treble clef or bass clef. How many of you play piano? Raise your hand if you play piano. Okay, so you probably know a little bit about this because right hand is treble, left hand is bass. So that's good. Okay, so I have a much bigger chart here that shows what they look like, bigger than the yellow box, but you follow the yellow box too. So now go to the right of that box and find where it says note names. Okay, this next thing is like critically important. I'm going to teach you the beginning step of how to read music. The lines of the staff for the treble clef are E, G, B, D, F. So here's my little poster thing. Here's a treble clef, E, G, B, D, F. This is really important, you got to memorize this. And a saying that goes back a million years that makes it good to memorize is, every good boy does fine. So after me, repeat. Every good boy does fine. Memorize that. Then the spaces spell the word, what? Faith. Okay, so that's pretty easy. So that's the system for how to read basically music on the treble clef instruments, or on the right hand of piano, whichever you are. Okay, now we'll do the bass clef ones. G, B, D, F, A. So the saying for that one is, great big dogs fight animals. So there's probably others, but that's the one I go with. And then this one is, all cars eat gas. So let's repeat this. Great big dogs fight animals, and all cars eat gas. Okay, let's do treble again. Every good boy does fine, and F-A-C-E, face, right. Okay, so now you basically know how to read music, so congratulations. Yeah, give yourself an applause. We do a lot of clapping in this group. Okay, I'll be jumping around a little bit. Yes, okay, Mrs. W.P., she's a beautiful Carol Merrill here. She has a handout to help you learn this. And she's going to have it.
On the table, please take one when you leave. So
Right.
you have it at home.
And parents that are here, quiz your kids on this. The more repetition, the better you learn this. Okay, so where did I leave off? Okay, so special note for tubas. If you're a tuba player, raise your hand. All right, very cool. And you're all E flat, which is a beautiful thing. No, it really is. It brings a tear to my eye and a lump to my throat. Okay, so there's 2 kinds of tubas. One is B flat, well, a C tuba. The other is the E flat tuba. All 3 of you are on E flat tuba. Now, quick caveat, you do not follow, the pitch you're playing will be the same pitch, but you don't follow the fingerings that are in the book. So all 3 of you should hopefully have the different fingerings. And that chart, it's a slightly different one. It's on our Forms and Documents page, Music Resources. So if you didn't bring it, you can print it off and clip it to the back of your book. So one thing you can do is redraw all, yeah, great. And you're the circle ones. Oh wait, no. Squares. Follow the square notes. So just write them in your book or just refer to the back of the book. All right, baritones. Some are treble clef, some are bass clef. Look at the front of your book. Who has a bass clef baritone book? Cascio. And, okay, you guys. And Tregay. Tregay, you probably should sit with these fellows over here, but for Tay, if you want, you're okay. Does anybody have a treble clef baritone bowl? Beside Mrs. Youssef. All right.